morning, my name is Nadia. Education has a very important role. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Lecturer, Professor Mahfud Junaedi, and everyone who watched this video. First thing first, I would like to thank the Almighty God because by His grace, we can be in a state of physical and spiritual health. Secondly, may salawat and salam always be delivered to our Prophet Muhammad SAW, who has brought us from the age of the darkness to this bright modern era that we live in today. And last but not least, I would like to thank to Professor Mahfud Junaedi for giving me a special opportunity to complete this speech. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Nadia and I'm standing here to deliver you my motivation speech. Okay, for now, I will tell you about a certain book that I have read and changed my whole perspective on something. Well, I have a book entitled A New Paradigm of Islamic Education Philosophy by an honorable and well-known writer, Professor Mahfud Junaedi. If you can see, this book is not only about materials, but also a lot you can be taken from this book. One chapter of this book talk about Kokoro Kyoiku, or moral education in Japan, which we can make a model to improve character in Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'd like to take you all in an inspiring trip to Japan. In the land of the rising sun, cherry blossoms are not only feast for the eyes, but also have a story. They know that manners are above all else, so they have been taught since they were young. If we can see, we can take a look at elementary school children in Japan. We can see how real the learning process is. They are not just taught to memorize, but rather to cultivate moral values that are deliberately instilled from an early age. Elementary education in Japan emphasizes moral as a foundation, and it is not as a special subject, but as an integral part of daily life. They believe that good character can be formed through moral education and provided from an early age. This is the main foundation of the Japanese education system. So, moral education is provided through 76 items in 4 main areas, including relationship with self, relationship with others, relationship with nature, and relationship with groups and society. It was so great and amazing. As we know that moral education has a very important role in shaping the character of the younger generation in Indonesia. As we know that moral education has a very important role in shaping the character of the younger generation in Indonesia. We have a great challenges and potential in designing an effective moral education system. Look at Japan. Look at the success in creating a society that is resilient, hardworking, persistent, honest, has a high sense of tolerance and solidarity. We can also evaluate their approach as an inspiration for the advancement of moral education in Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, character education in Indonesia already exists, but it needs to be improved in order to achieve a higher level of effectiveness. One of the keys to the success of moral education in Japan is its integration into all aspects of daily life, both it is formal or non-formal institutions. This is a strong foundation for creating a society with a positive values. Japan, as a developed and prosperous country, has superior character and distinctive cultural values that have shaped its society to achieve a brilliant state. This success is inspirable from their efforts in fields of education, especially moral education. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take inspiration from Japan as a holistic approach to character education. Moral education is not only the responsibility of schools, but also involves the active role of families and communities. With a comprehensive approach, we can shape that the next generation of Indonesia will have superior character and noble values, building a developed and prosperous society. And now, let's come together to offer advice and encouragement. First, to parents, let us commit to spending time with our children, getting involved in school activities, and continuing to support their character education process. Second, to educator, let us continue to innovate teaching methods that promote positive character development. In addressing the issues of stress, let us together create a supportive learning environment where students can feel comfortable to express and cope with pressure. A balance between formal and informal education, between academic and character, is the key of the success. With all due respect and warmth, I would like to close this speech with inspiring words. As we stand at the crossroads of character education challenges, let us remember that change begins with ourselves. Every small step, every positive action, and every effort in support of character education is a valuable investment for our better future. We are the pioneer of the change, and together we are capable of creating positive ways that will bring impact far into the future. Let us together be agents of change, bringing color to life through solid character education. May we all be part of a journey that brings meanings and noble values for a better future. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for my speech, and I hope you've learned something new from my speech. Thank you for your attention. I'm Nadia, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Moral education in Japan, which we can and relationship with groups and society.